Hello and welcome to the Daily Lawyer Podcast. We are here at MCIA's ADR week, and I said that they are doing not just the conference with all of the panels, but also two courses are running. One of which is the drafting and pleadings course in International Arbitration. We spoke to Daniel about it, and now we're speaking to Namrata Shah. She's a partner and associate partner with Rashmikant Partners in Mumbai, and she was teaching in the Bombay edition of the course. And what she did is interim reliefs
and
witness statements. Very important. Namrata, tell us a little bit about that. And for people who are not in the room, how will you bring them to?
So I think it was really good fun preparing for it, because drafting is such an abstract way of, how do you teach it? It's an abstract thing. And so to kind of really observe the things that we would write as sort of through muscle memory. And so it was a fun exercise for me to prepare for it, because I had to kind of deconstruct things to be able to teach drafting. So that was interesting. And then, of course, interim measures is an important skill to have, not just for international arbitration, but generally because so much of our high court practice is also about interim.
Namrata, when you say interim reliefs and witness statements, what would you say is our interim reliefs? Why is it important to learn about this? Why is it important to learn to draft witness statements correctly?
Witness statements, I think it's essential to learn how to draft in the words of the witness, and how a witness would present evidence to cover the gaps in your case and to back up what you've said in your pleadings. And so that's the other thing that we covered, is that it's not just about taking the pleadings and converting them into a first-person narrative. It's really analyzing the evidence and what you need to put forward. And so yeah, I had a good fun afternoon doing that with the students upstairs.
Okay, lovely. And if anyone wants to be part of the course, what is the one thing that you would want to tell people? Who are the people who should be part of the course, and what do you believe it will give them?
So I think it's definitely geared towards more junior practitioners. But of course, we did have two senior people in the room as well. And I think that drafting is a skill that we've learned by watching our seniors or by watching senior lawyers correct our drafts. And I think after COVID, that practice has really changed, where now people do it on their own time, and all you get to see is a red line version. You don't really get to see why they've made the changes or what the thought process was. So these kind of workshops really help to explain why somebody writes things the way they do, and to understand the principles behind drafting.
Okay, that's a lovely answer. Thank you so much, Namrata. And if you want to know more about the course, reach out to MCIA. They're going to do this course more often. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.